Okay, I'm going to show you the right way to use an inversion table. This is great for taking pressure off of the lower back, the hips, and the ankles. I'm going to show you the right way how to use this thing. The safest way to do it, medically perfect. So, inversion table is good for decompression. Decompressing the lumbar spine. So I have it set at a setting about 1 inch to 2 inches taller than myself. If you set it shorter than yourself, you're going to fly back. If you set it a little taller than yourself, you can control the motion just with the wave of the arm. You'll see when I do it. So I have it set about 1 inch to 2 inches taller than myself. So I'm getting on. Gonna lock my ankles in safe. Okay? And it's not gonna fly back because I set the length taller than myself. So I'm gonna lean back. It feels pretty safe. If I just leave my hands down here, I'm going to feel weightless and horizontal. And this is a great resting position in between intervals. All right, so let's go with number 1. I'm going to use my hand. It's going to bring it back a little. My other hand's stabilizing a bit. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. And I'm back. Once you're here, just get comfortable with the position. Start taking some deep breaths. Let your body get used to what's happening. The lumbar musculature is stretching. The hips are starting to stretch. The body's decompressing. I'm taking some deep breaths. This is pretty much all you have to do. I don't want you to do any sit-ups, twists, any extra athletic stuff. Just no need to couple the motions. Just do things one at a time. This is for decompression. We're not going to turn it into some difficult exercise. No. If you have blood pressure problems, this is not for you. If you're too elderly, this is not for you. If you're pushing 300 pounds, this is not for you. It's going to be too rough on your tendons and ligaments. It's just going to be too dramatic. All right, so that's one interval, one set. I'm going to bring my hands forward and head forward. That should easily let me come up to neutral. We'll let the blood flow come back. Take some deep breaths. And that was probably less than a minute. I like to do this 3 times, each time about less than a minute. A few deep breaths. You feel the head filling up with blood. You feel the spine and legs getting all tingly. Come back to horizontal. It feels good. It's a good rest. And then we'll do number 2. I'm holding with my left hand. I'm guiding with my right. So we don't have anything quick. Everything is safe and slow. Okay. Very good. Very good. Some deep breaths. Some deep breaths. So my hands are a bit forward this time so that angle decreased, okay? If I bring my hands down, it's gonna go all the way down. I'm inverted. I'm on an inversion table. Hands are forward. Some deep breaths. So with patience, I do this 3 times. Done. That's enough for a session. No twists, no sit-ups. That's all high risk. So that's number 2. Head forward, easily coming back. And then coming back down. That's the right way to do it. You don't want to stay upside down too long. It's going to create too much of a stretch on your ligaments, and that's going to create some pain and discomfort. So under a minute, 2 minutes max, some deep breaths, come back to neutral 2-3 times. That's how you use the inversion table, safe and effective.